Welcome back to Axis and Allies, the anniversary edition. It's Germany's turn. And they're not going to be sitting still this episode, I can tell you that right now. They've got 26 IPCs to spend. So without further ado, they're kind of concentrated here in Germany. So let's figure out what they're going to be purchasing or producing with their 26 IPCs. Alright, Germany is going to be producing 7 infantry and 1 armored unit with their 26 IPCs. Okay, it's going to be a short episode, but let's find out what it is that Germany is going to do. I do believe they have one attack that they're going to try and pull off. Alright, the attack Germany is going to try to pull off, and they are going to attack Romania, Bulgaria. They're going to use all 5 infantry from here, moving in there, and the 2 armored units from Berlin go 1-2 across. They will also bring in their bomber and the 2 fighters as well, 1-2. So the fighters can move back 2 after they're finished, and the bomber can move 4. So they're trying to attack that concentration of troops from Russia, and I think I can get the dice tray. Oh yeah, I can put it right in there, right across Berlin, Poland. Alright, let me just readjust a little bit of the camera, and we're going to have this attack happen. Alright, it is Berlin. Has launched a bunch of armored units and 5 infantry. So, let's see, 5 infantry at 1. That'll be 0 hits for the German advance. And they do have 2 aircraft and 2 tanks, so that's 4 at 3 or less. And that's 1 hit. Wow, this is not going well for Germany. They've got 1 hit, and they do have 1 bomber at 4 or less. And yes, the bomber hits. So they get 2 hits against Russia. Ooh, I think they were looking for more than that. Russia's got 2, 4, 6, 8. They have 9 at 2. So we're going to roll 5, and then we're going to roll 4. So they're defending at a 2 or less. Come on, Russia! That's 2 hits that they got, and they get to roll 4 more for a total of 9. And that's another hit. So, bottom line is Germany takes 3 hits, they'll lose 3 infantry. And Russia takes 2 hits, they'll lose 2 infantry. That was not bad for the Russians. Do the Germans want to press the attack? Yeah, they're going to press the attack once more. They really want to wipe out as many of those Russian troops as possible. Alright, they have 2 infantry hitting on 1s. That's nothing. And now they have 4 because they have the 2 tanks and 2 aircrafts hitting on 3s. That's 3 hits. Alright, that is what Germany wants to see. Yes, I know I changed up the dice. It's okay. And they have 1 bomber hitting on 4. And the bomber hits. So that's 4 hits against, I'm going to use the black die. That's 4 hits against Russia. I should have been using the black dice. Alright, so to be fair, we'll roll the red dice as well for Russia. It doesn't matter. So they still have 2, 4, 6, they have 7. We're going to roll all 7, hitting on 2 or less. Come on, Russia, do your... 2 or less, and they get 3 hits. So 3 hits against Germany. That's going to be 2 infantry and 1 armored unit, and it's 4 hits against Russian or the Soviet Union. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow! Have they ever whittled them down a lot? Is Germany going to press the attack? They don't want to lose their planes. You know what? Germany is going to press the attack, I think, because they still have an armored unit here. So Germany is going all out, fighting to the end. So they're going to press the attack, and this time we'll use black dice. So they're rolling 3 at 3 or less. That's 3 hits. Well, they basically wipe the Soviet Union right out of there, and they don't even need to roll the bomber. The bomber hits 2. Wow. Okay, Germany they just finished them off. No problem. But the Russians, or the Soviets, have 3 at 2 or less. and they get 2 hits. Ooh. Okay, that hurt. That hurt. So the Soviets are removed. Now, if Germany wants to take this location, they've got to lose. They have to lose 2 aircraft. Oh, they have to lose 2 fighters, or they don't take the location. They lose 1 fighter and 1 armored unit. I think they're going to have to lose 1 fighter and 1 armored unit. And Russia will remain keeping that location. Oh man! All right. Well, it's the planes have to fly back, so the fighter will fly back to Berlin. The bomber will fly back to Berlin. And now it is non-combat moves. I got to think about that a bit. All right, Germany is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 units into Poland. They're going to move 1, 2 into Czechoslovakia. They're going to move 2 into France. So there's nothing left in Germany except the factory, the bomber, and the fighter. And now they're going to place down their new units. So they'll be putting in their 1 armored unit and their 7 infantry into Germany. If I can get them all in here without knocking stuff over, which I think I can probably handle. There we go. And that's the situation. Ooh, that... Well, I mean, Germany kind of had to go ahead and do what they could to get rid of those Soviet Union troops on the border. All right, we're going to zoom out and we're going to wrap up our episode for today. And Germany's currently sitting at 23 IPCs. All right, well, that's going to wrap up our episode for today. So Germany has punched a hole into Bulgaria, Romania. They didn't take it over, though. They could have lost both fighter aircraft to claim it. But you know what? That would have been... not a great idea. They want to leave at least 1 fighter here to do some air, to try and stop strategic bombing against Germany. At least they got 1 fighter. But man, their units are getting a little bit crushed. A little bit crushed. So we will see what happens tomorrow when it is Soviet Union's turn. We'll see what they are up to. And we'll just keep going. Until the end. Till the bitter end. So, thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Axis and Allies, the anniversary edition. That was Germany taking their turn. We got Russia coming up after them tomorrow. And so we'll just continue playing on and see what happens. Thanks so much for watching along. It really helps out my channel. And yeah, tomorrow, Russia.